Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons with Danny. Don't poke my armpit. All right, today we are going to be jumping into murdering things and maybe potentially being murdered by things. So, quick recap of what happened last time. You all went to a winery that you were told to go to by Erwin, who is the innkeeper at the Blue Water Inn in Valaki. He asked you to go to the winery because he said that there's been some sort of delay, some sort of disruption in his most recent shipment of wine, and he wanted to know what was going on. You also found out that Erwin is related to the guy who owns or runs the winery, Davian, who you actually met. When you got to the winery, you saw that the winery looked normal-ish from the outside. It was extra misty, extra rainy, and some hooded figures sort of came out and beckoned you to come talk to them. They told you that there were evil druids that had overrun their winery and forced them out. They had been there for a couple of days, and they were basically just trying to survive right outside of their estate. You met Davian, who is the father of Erwin. You met a couple of his sons that are not Erwin. Erwin is the middle child. You met Adrian and Elvir, who are two other sons of Davian. You also met Davian's daughter and her husband, and you met some of their kids. They had 4 kids. So you met all these characters. Davian basically said, take my sons and go in the house. You gave the sons some arms. You put them up to arms, and they know the winery pretty well, so hopefully they'll help lead you around. You guys approached the winery, and what wound up happening was tons of blights surrounded you. There were all these little twig blights and needle blights that jumped up from the winery vineyards, and they came and started encircling you. So you guys decided, based off of Adrian's advice, to go inside and to barricade yourselves inside and investigate and see what's going on. As soon as you guys came inside, you were met with a giant room filled with 4 casks. And as you entered into this room, you saw what you believe is a druid, based off of what they told you and what you'd imagine a druid description looking like. A wild-looking woman, and she was pouring something into the far cask in the room from where you guys were. As soon as you came in, there was this one little twig blight, and it sort of ran out from underneath the staircase that was in the middle of the room and jumped into the cask that is closest to you. There's like this little opening, 6 inches by 6 inches, that it ran into behind the cask. And as soon as Sindra went to investigate said cask, that little blight lunged out and jumped onto her, seemingly to attack. And so did 20 more blights. Actually, a total of 24 blights came out and jumped at you. Before you get a chance to do anything, there were some ravens that were hanging out in the rafters up above, like perched on the balcony that the druid was standing on, and they swooped down and pecked away at a few of the blights. They actually killed 1 blight a piece for ravens. What's going on, Nate? No source selected.
The software's just being goofy right now.
Okay.
I totally rebuilt my computer. I showed you that, didn't
I don't think so.
I? Oh.
You don't tell me things these days, except for what Kane says. That's awesome. The druid also, before she disappeared behind, she ran up to the other staircase on the other side of the room and disappeared out of your sight. She cast a spell on herself, presumably from what you guys could tell. I think that Kane had a pretty good knowledge check on druids. She cast Barkskin. She's basically like an armor spell. So she's a bit fortified, and then she ran away. And now there are blights that are attacking poor Sindra. And you guys did roll some initiative before you actually left last time. So I'm going to reiterate the initiative order that I have for you guys. The druid is first, and she's already gone. The ravens and blights have the same initiative, and the ravens get to go first because they have higher dexterity. So the ravens already also went, and they tore apart some blights. The next in the order is the blights. They're going to get to attack next. Then Syndra, then Kane, then Adrian, then Ramis, then Zug, and then finally at the bottom of the chain is Elvier. So that's the initiative order that I have, which puts the blights attacking next. I do also have sort of a map prepared for today that I'm going to try my best to work with. So let's see if I can share this with you guys and see if you can see it. Can you guys see that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So this is where you guys are at. So this is north. The cardinal directions are as they appear. So you guys actually came in from this direction. You came in from north, and you guys approached, and you came in through this barrel wagon area. So there's this wagon here. It's got some wine barrels on it that are loaded up. You guys walked in through here. You came in through this broken door over here, and you guys barricaded it from the inside, according to Adrian and Elvier's advice. And then you guys walked into this room. So you saw this big spiraling ramp. There's a big ramp here on the side. This goes, presumably, for what you can see, down or up. And this is the room that you guys entered into. So in this room, there are 4 big casks, and you can't totally tell from where you're standing, but these 3 do have wine in them. This one's empty. So this is the one that's closest to you guys. This is where the twig blights are hiding back here. The druid, so this is actually the upper level up here. So this is the 2nd floor of the building that you guys are in. And this is what it looks like from the balcony. So here's the balcony. So there's a staircase right in the middle of the room. It leads up to this balcony. And she was standing here on the edge of this balcony, pouring something into this far cask over here. And again, you guys are somewhere over here, just entering the door. And she's way over here. So she basically ran away this way in this direction. You're not sure where she went. But that's about what you guys can see and can tell right now. Cool. Any questions before we get started?
Where are each of us?
You guys are in this general area. I presume, I'm going to do some annotations, that Syndra, because Syndra wanted to check and investigate this opening here, that Syndra would probably be right around here, because that's where the opening is for where the blights are. Ramis, yeah, where would you be?
Yeah, I think in my head the stairs were next to me, which is why I went up them, but maybe not.
They're in the middle of the room, yeah.
I guess I would assume
heading
we're
toward the
like
druid.
at the entrance to this
Yeah,
room.
I think that I would assume that you guys are corralled in this area. Each of these is about 5 feet. Yeah. So we'll put you guys over in this general area. That's Ramis. This one is Kane. Look at my dots.
So good.
Zug is hot pink, obviously. That's Zug. And then we have Adrian and Elvier. So Adrian will be green. So he's probably in the room as well. And Elvier is in here too. Elvier can be the other green, maybe light green. There you go. Let's see if I remember all that. Cool. And then there are a few swarms of ravens that are around. So let's see. I think maybe I can make this a bit bigger. Come on.
Nice.
Well, now my spots are all.
Oh no.
Yeah. Such is life.
Did you mean to merge your layers, Danny?
No, I did not.
You can undo that by clicking the step before the current merge layers. Yes. See, now you can slowly erase the black and it'll reveal as you go.
Yeah, that's what I had before. I did that like right now. Okay. And then Yeah, so that's about where we're at with it. Let's see if I can draw. Why am I? Oh, this is so hard.
You could just draw in the actual photo P.
Yeah, you're probably right, but that sounds like it would take me a while to figure out how to do.
Hmm.
Oh, that's like a highlighter. I think I want the normal draw. Oh no, I don't want vector draw. I want, oh, the format is the color. I should know this. I do this like every day. Just don't think about it. Okay, so there's some ravens. So we'll do raven 1. I guess they're raven swarms, really. Raven swarms. There's 4 of them up here. And yeah, I'm not going to draw out 24 twig blights because that sounds really hard. They're all really going to move kind of as one. So twig blights are brown, right? Or red, reddish brown. So this one like jumps at Syndra and kind of like tries to attack her. And then there's a whole bunch of others that are here. So the twig blight is lunging at Syndra. It is a teeny creature that is basically a twig blight. Just so you guys know what it looks like. It is. It looks like a teeny tiny plant. It resembles like a little woody shrub, and it's twisted. It looks like a twisted together humanoid form that gets like a humanoid looking body with a head and with limbs, but made out of little woody shrubs and twigs.
It's an evil Groot.
It's like an evil baby Groot, yeah. All right. So Twig Blight is going to lunge at Syndra. And it
All 20 something of them or one of them?
the first one is going to be able to attack her this round. The others are going to have to wait until the next round to attack. But that little guy, that little tiny one, is going to attack you. This is a d20, right? Oh, you're probably going to get lucky here. It rolled a 3.
Hey!
And it has a +3 to hit. So it's going to, I'm guessing a 6 does not meet your armor class.
It does not.
Okay. So the twig blight takes its tiny little shrub arms and it scratches at you. Ah! But you dodge away just in time and it doesn't actually get to hit you. Yeah, twig blights are going to make a lot of noises today. Sorry.
Yes.
Put in vocal cords.
They have little teeny, like sharp, shrubby claws, and they sound like little teeny raptors. Like, yep. So it misses, and it does not get to hit you. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. And that concludes the first blight's turn, and it's now Syndra's turn to attack or run away or do whatever you want to do.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. So, question. I've never used magic before in any D&D game, but I kind of want to use Ray of Frost, maybe? Would that only hit one thing, or like would it has a range of 60 feet? Would it get like everything in its path?
I think it's a single target.
Unfortunately.
Damn. All right.
One tiny baby.
Damn.
It's single target, and its ability to hit things is based on your intelligence.
Okay. I mean, my intelligence is pretty good, but I got a lot of things on me.
Yeah, it is a single target spell.
Okay. If I have like my rapier, could I like try to get a bunch of them with one swipe, or am I kind of stuck picking them off one by one?
It depends on how far you are from said target and what types of attacks you have. If you have like multi-attack or, yeah. So let's see.
Could you just attack the one that's on you? I mean, they form a group, right? A group of like 4 or 5.
They do sort of form groups. So when you attack one, it will hit the others that are in the group. But in this case, there's only one that's on you. The others are sort of streaming out of the, starting to stream out of the cast, which you could go and attack those ones instead if you wanted to. Or you can attack the one that is currently lunged and at you.
I think I will try to attack the one that's on me.
Just don't hit yourself.
What?
Just don't hit yourself.
Fingers crossed. Okay. I'm going to use my rapier.
Okay.
As a 20 hit.
That's gonna hit him.
Excellent. Okay. So let me... 9.
9 damage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, girl.
I mean, it is 1d8 plus 4. That's pretty good.
Splat.
Okay, so you are noticing the one on you and lunged at like your chest. But presumably it's going for the throat. You don't know though. You swing with your rapier at the twig blight and you hit it. And not only do you hit it, but you actually wind up completely slicing it in half right at the chest point. And it falls onto the floor lifeless with a tiny little gasp shriek as its last alive breath.
So cruel.
Why, Sindra?
Why?
And it just cracks and falls on the floor,
Cool.
lifeless.
Excellent.
Would you like to do anything else with your turn? That was your action.
Get away from the barrel.
Yeah, I want to back the hell away from the barrel.
Okay. So Sindra's going to run away from the barrel. So that guy is dead. And Sindra where do you want to run to, Sindra? I think you have what, 30 feet of movement?
Probably at least, maybe more.
I think I'm 60.
Oh, 35. Or 35. I guess that's walking speed.
Walking speed. Okay. If each
so you can move away like at least several squares.
I think I will just move to the back of the group.
Like back here?
Yeah, right where your mouse was.
Okay, we'll put Sindra.
So I'm still nearby.
Whoa, that's still my eraser.
You erased Zug.
I really do need to do this just in the app because this is more difficult than it needs to be. But here we are. Okay.
Nice.
Sweet. So next in the turn order is Kane. Kane gets to attack next or do his action next.
Can I see the druid?
No, Druid has left.
Okay.
Druid basically ran away as soon as you saw it, and then the twig attacked you.
Okay. Can I run up the stairs?
Yes. What's your movement speed?
Movement speed is 30. Is my walking movement speed?
Yeah.
Oh, you're running. Oh, double.
I might run, but I can't.
Running
see...
is double, right?
Yeah. I can't see the board up there. You're cutting it off.
Oh. Here?
Yeah. Okay. There.
Yeah, but now my little dudes are all off. This is so hard.
You need a different layer for the dudes, and then you can grab both the layers and move them at the same time.
It's just Zoom. I got to do something about this. Let's just do it because you know all the Photoshop commands anyway, so we can just do it probably real quick.
Yeah, she just create a new layer.
Okay. New layer.
So
I totally know how to do that.
Yeah.
Control M.
Yep, and then hit B.
B.
Yeah, so then you have your brush and you're black. So
Are these colors?
If you click the black
Oh,
and then just pick a color.
okay. So blue. By the way, Kane, where are you standing in relative order to where everybody else is?
So
I
unfortunately,
mean, we hadn't really
know.
chosen anything specific. We were all together.
Okay. So, okay. Kane will be here.
you can probably, let me see if we use all the hotkeys. Hover over the artboard again. Yeah, it works. Sick. All right, now just click once. Yeah, boom.
Oh,
And then you can create a new layer.
that's too, he's too fat.
You're a stamp now.
Yeah, that's
Right.
like, this barrel is like 8 feet.
Just undo.
Let's see.
And just, how about that?
That's better. Okay. And
Well,
then,
we can just draw him turn by turn, I guess. So if you wanted to move him, hit V, so if that was, yeah, and you should be able to just drag it.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. So is he his own layer and then I make more layers for everybody
Yep.
else?
Yep.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay, everybody's fine. That's
It's a
fine.
lot less annoying than drawing it.
You can
in
have
Word.
it set to auto select layer when you click something.
This isn't, yeah, so if the top left, they actually do have auto select. See that? So every time you click it.
Yeah. So now when you click on the dot, it'll automatically select the layer the dot's on.
Gotcha.
But you still have to create layers relatively.
All right.
All the different players.
So this one is Ramis. Oh, no. Okay.
So now you have to V
B,
and click.
click.
Yeah. And then if you hit V and like drag around, you can just move Ramis around.
There you go. Okay. We can do that. It'll just take, I'll get better at this eventually. Okay. And then Syndra was like purple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dark purple.
Syndra ran over here-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I've got Zug. What
Zug,
color did I make Zug?
uh,
Pink?
You should be the highlighter pink for
The
sure.
hottest of pink.
The hottest of pinks.
You are the hottest pink of all, Zug.
Okay. And then I had
They're both green.
yeah, I had like a dark green and a light green. So dark green for Adrian. And we'll make a light green for Elvira. They'll go separately probably, yeah. Okay. We got this, guys. It's too light. It is an ugly green. There you go. Elvira over there.
Beautiful.
I still need crows, but they can move as one layer. Cool. So while I'm doing this, Kane, would you like to decide what you are going to do?
I'll run up the stairs.
They're gonna move together, so that's fine.
Adorable.
Great. So that's everybody. So now I can hit,
V, that's like the hotkey for that arrow.
gotcha. And now I just can move everybody.
Hmm.
Yay! That's great. actually.
And you can now save that as a template and then just change your background image in your black layer for any other future stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the other thing you can do is try to lock the background layers. So if you select it and then see the lock. And that should, yeah.
Nice. Thank you. I need my handy dandy Photoshop expert over here. Cool. I think I've got everybody. So Kane, what are we doing?
He's going up the stairs.
You want to run to the stairs?
Third time, running up the stairs.
Okay.
Don't
so
die, Kane.
how much movement do you have again? Remind
30.
me. 30. So you can go
If I'm
up to,
running,
60 feet?
running, I could get more, but yeah.
or are
I
you,
think
are
I
you gonna
wanna
run or are you
go-
gonna walk?
You should
I want to
go.
go 30 as my movement action, and then if I want to go further, I can choose to use my action to go further.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is going to take you about to the middle or top of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I
Is
see
anything
anything
illuminated for you, Kane?
else up there? No.
So as you approach, you see nothing.
Oh,
Yeah. You do see, actually, that's not entirely true.
I should be up on that top area now, right?
Okay, so I can select E for my eraser. There we go. And you can see that over here, there's a staircase that goes up. That is where the druid went, but you can't see anything besides that.
Okay, can I see anything to the other side?
Another staircase that goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shocking.
Everyone, come up here.
Okay. Do you want to do anything
I'm
else
gonna
with
keep
the rest?
moving.
You want to keep moving? Okay.
Yeah, move me
So
toward where I think the
Kane
druid
is
would have
gonna.
gone.
You want to move the remaining 60 with your action,
30.
or 30, yeah. So 5. Which way do you want to go? This towards where the druid went?
Yeah, take me left.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you're gonna wind up right around here.
Okay.
All right.
You are still quick, old man.
He's a quick old man. Great. So that's going to put Kane up there. And then next in the turn order, we have Adrian. Adrian's going to get to go. So Adrian, who's standing down here, this is Adrian. Adrian is going to assist these crows in picking off some of the twig blights that are down here that are streaming to attack. They are starting to come out, and they're definitely going to what looks like they're going to attack you. And so Adrian's going to come over here, and he's going to throw his. You gave them 2 weapons. I think you gave Adrian a.
I think I give him a dagger. One of them a dagger and one of them a rapier. I don't know.
Yeah, so Adrian got the rapier and Elvier got the dagger because Adrian is older and slightly more capable. Seems like late 30s, maybe early 40s. And he is going to attack the twig blights that are over here. So there's a bunch of twig blights that are starting to stream out of this cask, and he's just going to take his rapier and he's just going to slash at as many as he can hit. So he actually has a multi-attack ability. So he's going to get to make 2 weapon attacks. Yeah. And he is going to roll on his first 11. Okay. +4. And 14. And both of those are going to hit. So he's going to get to attack twice, and both of his attacks are going to hit. And he is going to, with the rapier, I need a D8. This one's 8, right? Nope, that's a 10.
It
This
should
one
have
8?
8 sides to it.
Thank you.
This one.
Thank you. It's a little. Okay. Okay. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And wow, he's doing a lot of damage over there. All right, so he's going to deal a lot of damage, and you see him hack and slash at the twig blights, and he murders 8 of the blights immediately.
8.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, I guess I don't need to help him.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There goes my strat. I'll just let him be.
There's still a
Quick
bunch
chase
left.
after an old man.
He didn't even get half of them, so there's still a lot left. But he's doing some damage over there. All right, so Adrian is going to hack slash, and he's also going to use the rest of his action to move back a little bit to kind of let the rest pour out and observe. Ramis is next in the initiative order.
Yeah. Ramis would like to get as close to the barrel as he can, like where they're streaming out of. Like, I'm assuming they're mostly cleared now that he's cut through the shaft. Because I would love to chuck a flask of oil just right in the mouth of this barrel and set it on fire.
Oh, okay.
We're in like a stone cellar, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Okay, so Ramis is going to move to about here where he can see the opening.
I'm trying to like shoo the crows as I run forward too. Just like in shoving what's his name aside. Get back.
Move. And he's like, "Ugh." And Adrian is like, okay. And Adrian just is like backing off. So Ramis runs in and you're going to throw
An oil flask.
Are you carrying an oil flask?
Yeah, it's my last one.
Okay. You're gonna throw an oil flask, presumably like right at this entrance to where the little twig lights are streaming in and out of the cask.
Yeah.
And then lighting it on fire using
I have a lamp.
okay, like a oil lamp.
Yeah. So I'm assuming I can just place it against the oil and just fucking.
Yeah, describe how you're gonna do it. Tell us your cool tactics.
So I would like to throw this flask as hard as I can to splatter and crack it at the entrance that
Okay.
they're using. And then I would like to just if there's any blights in the way, just kind of shove my fist past them, but just light that shit up.
Just dip the lamp in and light everything on fire.
Yeah, fuck them.
Okay, so I don't think you have to roll to throw something, but you might have to roll to throw it accurately.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do an athletics check.
Athletics. Can
Acrobatics?
it be something dexterity related?
Um,
That's like throwing, right? I mean,
Well, yeah.
maybe throwing to me is like an athletic ability, right?
well, I'm throwing it accurately, not far.
Yeah,
Like
like
I'm trying to get as
precision.
close as I can.
Precision.
No,
Maybe
no,
that's acrobatics?
it is Dex. I would
Just
go
do a Dex check.
acrobatics.
Just a dex check?
How well you can control your limbs.
30. Move nimbly. Sleight of hand. Acrobatics.
It would be acrobatics.
I feel like acrobatics fits what you're trying to do here.
Attacking with a ranged weapon is dexterity related.
I mean, your acrobatics is +4. It matches your dexterity exactly. So acrobatics, yeah.
Mhm.
My dex is +2, unfortunately. Yeah. All right, mini die. That's a 18.
Okay. That's definitely going to get you in the place that you need to be.
Yes. Ramis did something.
Yeah, so Ramis expertly hurls the flask and it cracks right in the entrance, right in the hole where the entrance is, and splatters about just enough. There's a little tendril coming right towards you of where the flask splattered that you can light on fire easily with an arm's reach.
Get back, get back.
And he puts his lantern into the oil, and it immediately whooshes up into a huge big flame that catches the cask on fire, because the cask is actually pretty dry on the outside, and the cask suddenly starts to catch, and the blights noticing that their home is now being consumed in flame, they all start to in unison screech and make little demon raptor noises.
Ramis is satisfied with the cacophony of twig screams.
All right, and do you want to maybe move back a little bit from the fire?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the fuck away from the fire. Actually maybe the opposite direction. I don't know.
Go through it. I don't think you're gonna be able to do that
So
without
that's all
provoking
on
attack
fire
of
now?
opportunity.
It's
Attack of opportunity as well from the blights.
not- Okay. Yeah, then I'm just gonna
Back up.
retreat
Okay.
as far as I can, closer to Syndra. Because I probably moved 5 or 10 feet.
And he runs away.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is now all on fire. Okay, that's very sad. Fire turns out to be very effective against twigs. So,
They are wooden.
oh no. All right, next in the order to attack is Zug.
Hey.
Hey, finally, Zug.
So Zug is gonna witness all of this fire and immediately flee up the stairs.
What's your move speed, Zug?
30 walking.
Okay, so you're gonna wind up, if you want to run up the stairs to follow Kane, you'll wind up at the same spot as him.
Yeah, just put me where Kane is. I'll spend my whole turn moving.
I assume maybe you're gonna jump in front of Kane over here.
I'm gonna vault over him like frog style.
Athletics check! Athletics check on the vault.
19.
Oh shit!
Instead of vaulting, I'm gonna
Kane,
like
by the way, how tall is Kane? Supposed
2
to be
feet. Please be 2 feet.
I think he's just he's like my height, 5'10".
5'10". And maybe actually 5'9" due to a slight hunching. So Zug is gonna like run up the stairs, just like he takes like half the number of steps to get to where Kane is that Kane had to take to get there because he's taking such long, powerful strides. And Zug finally gets to just behind Kane. And as he sees Kane, he decides this is a good opportunity to
Assert my dominance.
to maybe put my butt on his head. And Doug basically puts his he's gonna like put his hands on Kane's shoulder and just like leapfrog the shit over him and lands perfectly on the other side, both feet at exactly the same time. Little dust from the floor sort of poofs up, and Doug lands beautifully and gracefully.
Raise my arms in victory. Turn half quarter to the side. And ready my weapons.
And then he pulls out his weapon.
At King.
Towards Kane. Now that I've asserted my dominance, I will end you. Okay, so that's basically that. Elvir is going to go next. And Elvir is going to assume that the fire and his brother are capable of handling what is going on with those blights. Elvir calls out to his brother and he says, wait, which one had the Scottish accent?
Why not both? They're brothers.
Because that would be too easy. All right, Elvir is going to call out to, yeah, okay, fine. Both of them have Scottish accents.
We'll give one a Welsh accent.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that.
You got it, bud.
No. So Elvir's going to call to his brother. He's going to say, Adrian. He's going to say,
Yo, Adrian.
Adrian. Adrian.
Yeah.
And without even having to ask more of the question, Adrian replies, go! And so Elvir is going to run and sprint up the stairs towards where you guys are at and meet up with the gang.
Hopefully this druid doesn't have fireball or something, guys. Just saying.
He's going to assist. He also is he knows the winery really well, so he's going to kind of assume like going first since he knows where he's going. And he's going to, as he gets to the top of the stairs, he says, I know where she's headed.
Son of a bitch, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And next to go is the druid, but the druid is not on the screen, so they're going to take their turn secretly.
Tell us what happens, Jan.
No.
You can tell me. You can
No.
tell Ace.
No. A secret thing happens.
Oh god. Do we hear his laughter?
No. Okay, and now the blights and ravens are going to go at it with each other. So this murder of ravens is going to swoop, and they swish and they slash with their little beaks and they're attacking the blights. They make a lot of sound effects. He pointed out the other day that I make a lot of sound effects, and now I'm like, yeah, I do. I make a lot of sound effects. Okay, yeah, it's a good thing. So these little ravens, it's fine. I'm totally gonna be able to get the ravens. Totally. Ugh. So these little ravens are gonna swish and flash around at the blights. They're now on fire, and they're gonna peck at them. And the ravens are each gonna kill another blight. And now the blights are going to come forth, and they are going to, half of them are going to attack at the ravens, and the other half are going to run at Adrian and attempt to claw him with their teeny tiny precious twig claws.
Are they not all dead and on fire?
They are on fire. They're not all dead yet. So they're actually going to roll to take their fire damage right now, which is a D4, right? 1D4 fire.
Sure.
I don't know what fire damage is. I made it up last time. It was 1D4.
Well, if they're weak to fire damage, I think
That's true. 1D4 plus 1.
Is it just +1 or is it?
I don't know. I'm
Is
making
it
it
like
up.
double damage or is it?
You can Google something.
Yeah, let me.
I'm making it up.
Doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Weakness to.
So they definitely are prone to fire damage as twig blights.
So weakness, if you're vulnerable, that type is doubled.
Oh, okay. Well then.
And resistance is halved.
Wow. Okay. So group number 1 is going to just die from fire damage.
Oh.
And group number 2 is not going to die. They're
Aw.
almost dead. They're super close. Group number 2 doesn't die, but they do take a good amount of damage. They lose half their health. And they are going to run towards Adrian. So 4 little teeny tiny twig blights are going to lunge in synchronousness, in synchronicity, in unison, synchronized lunging. The new
Great sport.
graceful. And they are going to attack at Adrian. Ooh, and they are definitely going to, I think, hit Adrian. We will find out. Adrian. Yeah, they are going to hit Adrian.
Adrian.
And they're going to be able to attack him. And they are going to attack for each. They have piercing damage too. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. 11, 12, 13, 14. They do 15 damage. That's so much.
Dang.
Wow. He has more than 15 health, so he will survive it, but he is going to be badly hurt after this. So these little twig blights are all going to lunge at Adrian, and they're all going to lunge into 4 different spots of his body. One goes for his shoulder, one goes to his chest, one goes to his stomach, and one goes for the shin. And they jump on him and they claw at him, and all of them are able to actually dig deep into his skin and rip him open just a little bit. And you hear, those of you who can see him see what goes on, and it's pretty horrifying. And those of you up above can hear Adrian grunt very loudly at the pain.
Sorry.
I just ran always a dick.
I'm not the dick. Adrian's my hero.
Listen, I can stop making sound effects if you don't want me to make sound effects.
No, don't stop.
Never stop.
Okay. And Syndra is going to get to take her turn next.
Sweet. I am going to run after the others and go up the stairs.
Okay. So Syndra is going to take her turn, and she's going to run up these stairs and meet up with the rest of the group. Presumably they are going to move up the staircase together. Syndra can move a little bit farther, actually, because she's a little farther.
I'll stay in the back of the group.
Yeah, let's see if we can kind of get a little march in order here. You guys are in
I love
close
like imagining
quarters.
everyone running up the stairs and then like huddling like really, really close to each other.
Okay. Kane's turn is next.
Kane is gonna go up those stairs.
Okay.
Ladder or whatever that is.
Snap, Kane.
All
Snap.
right, Kane.
Snap,
So,
dog.
ambitious move.
Full play.
All right, so Kane is going to run up these stairs right over here. And you are immediately introduced to, can I do my eraser tool?
You gotta select that there. So hit,
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I make this a little smaller?
yeah, if you hit the brackets, like left brackets is smaller.
Oh, cool,
right
thank
there.
you.
Yeah.
You're so helpful. So up here, you are going to see what appears to be a hallway. You see here, there is a like broken door. And at the top of the stairs, this is about what you're able to see. You can actually also see here, there's a little staircase that leads down here.
I'm going.
You're going.
Going
Where-
down the stairs?
Where are you going?
That goes. The staircase goes down, right?
It does.
Well, I assume when I get out into that hallway, right? So put me right through the door out that hallway.
This door?
Yeah. No. Okay. So you go up the stairs. The door.
There's
to
a
the
door.
left.
These are all doors. All these little things are
No,
doors.
I think it means
Where do you think my character is right now?
At the top. Oh.
Yeah.
You're right. Your character is here. That's where the door is. Okay, so you see, yeah, so you actually can see pretty much everything here. So you're able to see the spiraling staircase that goes down over here to your left. And then to your right, yeah, you see an open or cracked, slightly ajar door.
Okay. Do I see any evidence of where the druid may have gone?
You don't see any evidence, but you do hear rustling coming from this room.
The room right next to me with the door cracked.
Yeah, so you don't see anything, but you hear rustling coming from this room.
Okay, I'm gonna send the raven through into that room so that I can see what's going on.
Okay, so
Your owl?
That
so
one.
Kane comes to here and he opens up this door. And Kane can see that there's a room over here, and so he sends the owl over into this room to try to get some insight as to what is going on. So your owl is able to reveal the room as soon as it goes inside, and it sees, it's an E, right? It sees everything in here. So in this room, it sees, and I'll find the official description to make sure I'm giving you all the details. So this guy is able to see a desk. There is a chair. There is a, maybe I can sort of make this a little bit bigger. So there's a desk and a chair that's over here. Getting better at this already. And there's,
treadmill.
no, it's actually a printing press.
Oh, damn it.
So there's a tall wooden cabinet, and there is a strange contraption that takes up the this side of the room, which you can identify. Actually, I said it already, but does Kane identify what this machine is for? I don't know.
He's a learned wizard.
Yeah, let's roll like a let's see, knowledge check for, what would this be?
History?
Maybe a history check? Yeah, I like history for this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should be rolling a history check.
Yeah, history check.
History. Oh, that's a nat 20, baby. 24.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like,
invented
ah,
the
yes,
press."
what my old invention.
You invented the printing press. No, so you can tell that this is a printing press. And your basic understanding of what a printing press does is that it prints things. And based off of the surroundings, so you can see the surroundings, there is some parchment that is hanging out on the desk and a little bit of glue. And so you're probably making an assumption that this is the room that is used for printing labels for the wine.
Is the rustling coming from the machinery?
No. So as soon as you enter the room, there are three creatures. One appears human, but is so caked with dirt and mud that it's hard to know for sure. Her hair is totally full of twigs, and she is not the same druid that you saw before. This is a totally different creature. But her face is hidden behind basically a veil of moss, and her hair is riddled with twigs. And she's rooting through the contents of the large cabinet in the room, haphazardly tossing all the contents onto the floor. And right behind her, there are two creatures made entirely of dead vines, and they are much larger than the creatures that you saw downstairs.
Light everything on fire.
I need another layer. Gonna make layers forever.
Layers, blaze.
Leia 9. Leia 9.
Who goes there?
Is that what you say?
That's what Kane says.
Okay.
Is that booming through your owl?
No, I'm 5 feet away out in the hallway.
Here's the cabinet. So there's our druid, or humanoid thing. Totally not a druid.
Definitely not.
How do I get it to be the same size as the others?
You just hit the brackets to make it.
It just changed. Okay. Yeah. So there she is. And I think her companions are going to be separate. I just don't want to make more layers.
Gonna have lots of layers.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll have lots of layers. And her companions behind her are going to be like a brownish,
Ooh.
maybe grayish.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So she's got her little cronies with her. We're gonna put them together, even though they probably will separate at some point. Maybe they won't, and I can get away with being lazy. Okay, so this is what you see. Again, this druid, she's just tossed and shown on the floor. So you ask who goes there.
Yeah.
And as soon as she hears, so is his voice coming from you? Like you're actually talking, you're not like through. So as soon as she hears this voice, she is going to command her minions to run out and investigate what is going on. So there we go. Yeah, I mean, technically we're still in combat, so I guess we have to now put them in the initiative. Okay. So, she's now at 4.
Did she roll low?
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
she rolled very low.
You scared her solid there, Kane.
Okay. And then also Kane, Zug, what is your dexterity?
Like the modifier? Or
Yeah,
just
your
the
modifier.
0?
Okay, so she's gonna get to go before you. Okay. And then these two guys, we're gonna roll their initiative as well. Oh. Ooh. That's not good for you guys.
Take heed to the DM's mutterings.
Okay. That's one, so 15. Okay. All right. I really need a better way to do this. I bet D&D Beyond has like a whole initiative, like
I still haven't found a great initiative tool.
there's got to be one.
I was using one online last night, but it just takes forever to like manually enter the data, and that's really helpful. But you still have to like enter all.
You can just use a virtualized version of what you would do with in like live initiative tracking, where you just have cards with people's names on them, and then you just have a sliding queue. You can push them back and forth.
Oh, I can make a front end app for that.
Yeah,
That'd
it'd be
easy.
really easy.
I can make that.
Good idea.
Think about it.
I like cards.
Yeah, like people's cars, and then you just drag them.
We just have sticky notes.
Mhm.
No.
All right. So yeah, so you see them. You ask who goes there. Are you going to do anything else with your turn?
Well, I was hoping to get some kind of response from that before I completed my turn, but if they're not going to say anything back, then
Murder.
what I'll probably do is I'm gonna move up to that door and pull it shut, and then hold the door.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
so Kane's going to move up to this door and attempt to close it.
Raven's coming out with me too, or Owl's coming out with me too. Well, actually, I could leave the owl in there so that I could see him.
Oh,
Although I don't want the owl to get
You
killed,
might kill your
so
owl.
I'm gonna bring him out.
all right. So you're going to close the door. And are you going to attempt to like hold it closed? Because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they could just open it otherwise.
I'm gonna hold it closed, and I'm gonna call for help.
Okay.
Zug!
Okay, and unfortunately, the next in the order to go is now the vine. These guys. So these guys are going to move towards the door, having seen you close it, and with confusion, they are going to attempt to pull it open.
That's okay. It's gonna take an action from them, so they won't be able to attack me.
They're going. Is opening a door an action?
Well, if he's trying to hold it shut and they're trying to open it, it's like there's actually rules for this. It's hilarious.
Got my
I open the door and do nothing.
Googler over there.
Yeah, I think it's just like a strength contest.
Yeah, it is. I know that it's going to be a strength contest. I just don't know how the actions work.
Yeah.
It feels like it would take an action for them to try to open the door, like that someone is holding shut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a skill check.
Right, but is it a full action? Like, could they attack you if they were able to successfully open the door?
I don't think so, because it's like grappling.
I would assume also no. So I think we're okay to play with that rule that they wouldn't be able to. I think that that's fine because I think it makes sense.
Yeah. I don't remember where I read this. It's in the player's handbook somewhere. But
Hey, it's all just a guide. I make up the rules, and my my rule is that their action is going to be to try to pull the door open against you, holding it shut. So we're gonna have a strength off between you and them. So they rolled a 10 with their strength modifier. What did you roll?
Strength.
Strength.
I rolled a 15.
15?
Oh
No, 13.
13. Okay.
still.
Their strength modifier is only a 1, so they're at a
I'm gonna
11 total.
open the door.
However, there are 2 of them.
Oh no.
Both get to check. Those bastards.
I think it's
Look, if they like stand aside for one.
They take turns.
I think that they should be able to at least roll with advantage
Oh my
or strength against you. I don't know. Should it be advantage or should it be like an addition, like adding on if they meet a certain difficulty?
You could do it with aid rules. So like one roll, but they get to roll with the aid rules.
Isn't
place.
aid just advantage?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it'd be like one of them rolls, but gets to roll twice, and you take the higher.
Yeah, and they get to take the better of their 2 rolls.
Oh, and they roll a 13.
Meet or beat.
Who's the tie go to, DM?
I think the tiebreaker should be an intelligence.
It should be whichever one's named Kane. I think breaks the tie.
I think that the tiebreaker.
It's meet or beat. They succeeded their check. There's no
To-
ties.
to-
Ties go to the initiator.
To the person who is attempting to
Right.
pull the door open against your holding a
But
check.
wouldn't Kane get like, since this is like a second round of pulling, wouldn't he get another check?
It's not a
Well,
second
no,
round of
we're
pulling.
we're
Well, the one failed, right? And so
It
he
didn't
moved
fail.
aside.
It gets advantage because the
Oh,
other one is.
that's how
with it.
they're doing it.
So I just
So
rolled
they get to
twice.
roll
Okay.
twice and take whichever of the two rolls is better and use that as a single check.
Okay.
Okay, so the blights pull the door and attempt to yank it open against Kane's sort of inhuman old man strength. And they, with one big, huge tug together, synonymously, I need a different word. They pull the door and they
In unison.
I want to keep using in unison over and
You
over.
could use multiple words. The English language does allow for that.
I just want to use one fancy word, okay? They're going to yank the door open from Kane, and staring you down is a inhuman looking blight. It is a medium-sized looking plant, and it basically is a creepy, grayish colored, thorny, like, looks like just
A blob of vines.
like a goblin that's like all serrated and needly. Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
Needs some
So
pruning.
yeah, it's kind of like, it has what looks like the body and face almost like elf-like. It has like almost pointy, sharp, elven-looking ears and a body that's almost elven-shaped. But it's got all these, like, it's grayish in color. It's sort of like branchy, and it has like little thorns and needles growing out of it. Okay. And it's not going to be able to attack you this turn, but it is staring you down. And you can also see the druid that you saw through the owl. And Adrian's turn is next. He's still all the way down here. So Adrian is going to attempt to fend off the rest of the blights that are attacking his body. And Adrian is going to successfully be able to do that. Adrian's going to roll his
I thought
dice.
Adrian was
He doesn't really need to do
last.
much damage. Adrian hack slashes, and in several precise movements, he's able to chop all of the twig blights off of his body, and they all fall cracked, lifeless to the floor with tiny little screeches, just like when Sintra split hers in half. They fall down to the ground. And with the rest of his action, Adrian is going to move to the stairs. And as he passes by Ramis, he says, "Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!"
Does he just keep saying it?
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
just attempts to say it in a more Scottish way.
He's forgotten himself. Okay, it's Ramis's turn now?
And it's now Ramis's turn.
Ramis would like to move at least as far as Adrian. How's he looking?
Adrian is looking not so good. He's bleeding a bit. Like, there's a little trail of blood following him.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah,
All right.
he's fine.
He has many brothers to take his place.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in that case, I'm just gonna try to get up with the rest of the party as quickly as I can.
All right, so Ramis is going to run by.
I'll give him an encouraging pat on the back as I speed by.
I'm not gonna smack him on the butt.
I'll give him a little
He
squeeze.
Rami's just sticks his finger in an open wound. As
Yeah.
he goes by.
I like jamming in. Good job. And then
Good job. Oh, what's wrong with you? Okay. And it is now this druid's turn. So this druid, upon seeing Kane open the standing on the other side of the open door, is going to run into the doorway and attack this shit out of you. So
oh.
Joke's on him. I used the restroom before this engagement.
it's a girl. She is going to attack you. So she is going to attack you. And ooh, she is rolling a 17. Does that meet your armor class?
Hold on a second. It does, but
Hmm?
no, that still won't do it for me, will it? Yeah, okay, go ahead. It hits me.
Okay. So she is going to hit you with her quarterstaff. And she's going to hit you for
A quarter of
6
your health.
damage.
6 damage?
6 damage.
Okay.
So she dual wields her giant staff and she raises it up into the air and she bashes it down onto your shoulder and it hits you in the shoulder and deals 6 damage and it does not feel good. It hurts.
Ouch.
And as part of her turn, as she attacks you, she yells, "The wilds are with me!" And then she attacks you. And it's Zug's
Clearly.
turn. It's Zug's turn now.
Zug will casually walk up the stairs,
He's just gonna stroll leisurely.
open the door, turn around, close the door,
And your turn's over.
and see that Kane is viciously struggling against many a foe. I'll get a running start, and then I'm going to slide in between Kane's legs. Or I can just run up to him and
Yeah.
engage
You're
the
gonna sweep the
druid.
leg.
No, I don't want him to break a hip.
Okay, so you're just gonna run up next to Kane.
Yeah, and do I have like, am I within like melee range of?
Yes, you'll have just barely enough room to be able
Okay.
to be in melee range.
Okay, great. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna take a swing. I don't have anything fancy to do. Actually, am I in range to attack anything?
You would be in range to attack her. She's basically in the doorway.
Just her,
Kane is
and
here,
not
so-
the monsters.
They're behind her now, so not really able to attack them without getting through her.
Okay. Kane, what are you gonna do on your next turn? Are you gonna stay and fight, or are you gonna?
That is super
kinda...
metagaming, and I will not allow it.
Okay, I apologize. How about this then?
I did
I
call
can't-
you up for help.
If
He did call you to help. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at the druid.
Swing at the druid.
Okay.
Sounds good.
How do I do that?
You roll a d20 to hit.
There it is.
Did you forget how to combat? Has it been that long?
Kinda.
I'm sorry.
I rolled a critical fail.
Oh.
Use
One-
inspiration.
It's a 1 plus 3.
All right. So that is
Yes.
not going to hit.
No.
And you are going to, as you unsheath your weapon at the top of the stairs and run towards Kane to assist, you attack the druid or attempt to attack the druid, and your estimation of how far the druid is from you is just a little bit off. So you swing and it just falls a little bit short of where she's standing.
Womp womp.
Yeah, it's sad.
That's what I get for trying to cheat.
That's karma, yeah, for metagaming. It's Elvir's turn. So Elvir is going to come up the stairs and notice what is going on between you guys. And he is going to he is going to attempt to help. And he's going to like run up behind you guys. And he's going to attempt to huck his tiny dagger between the two of you to hit the
What?
druid.
His tiny dagger?
Huck it. Throw it at the druid.
She's in ultimate frisbee terms.
Chuck it.
Is not huck not a word?
Huck's a throw word.
Okay, thank you. See? You see? So Elvir's gonna throw his little dagger. Oh wow. Wow, Elvir rolled an 18 nat. And it is going to fly with perfect precision between you two. It's going to perform like one of those like Matrix moments where it just like snips off a teeny bit of Zug's hair. And it just flies through. And it is going to stab her right in the chest.
Right in the cannolis.
Right in the, where are the cannolis?
I don't know.
Whatever you want them to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're the
Use your
sweet part.
imagination.
okay, and do you have the dagger stat so I can see
Oh yeah.
it real quick?
It even has a throne,
Oh,
I think. Yeah.
that's awesome. Properties thrown. I think that's just this.
1d4 and then plus whatever his dex modifier is.
Okay, cool. Oh, you rolled a 4.
Oh baby.
1d4 plus 2. So the plus 2 is the dexterity.
Yeah, whatever his stats are.
He's got plus 2, same as you. So he's actually going to deal 6 damage. So he is going to hit her for 6 damage. And she is going to cry out as the dagger impales her skin. And she's going to yell out in pain. Ah!
Goddamn right.
And she takes a little damage.
Hmm.
Okay. No fun for Le Druid. Okay. And now that the other, the initial character that you were fighting is actually out of sight. She's gone. She's actually not in combat with you guys anymore. No one chased her down. So it is Syndra's turn.
I would like to go up the stairs and take a step backwards from them so I can use a ranged attack and someone else
Okay.
can go behind me. I would like to do Ray of Frost at
Okay.
the Druid Lady.
Okay. So you're going to attempt to cast a Ray of Frost spell at her.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a roll to hit. And the hit, the modifier is it wisdom for spellcasting? Or is it intelligence?
Depends on the class. She's like a rogue at spells. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, she has a
Class is
+5 for the Ray of Frost.
There you go.
There you
It's
go.
probably using dex though.
Oh no, a 9.
Total.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not going to hit her no matter what.
Damn it.
She has to roll a spell, like a saving throw, or what is it? It's like, if you don't hit with the spell, it's like they
It's
don't
just
have
a
to,
miss.
it's just a miss. It's normal miss. Okay. All right. So you are going to attempt to cast your Ray of Frost. And because it is your first time and you do not know how to use this spell, you end up just making your hand really cold.
Nice.
Yeah. It does nothing.
For me,
Your hand is cold now, though. Okay.
Perfect.
And
Hold a
it
glass
is
of wine.
now the Blight's turn to attack. So they are going to corral behind their buddy over here. And I'm not sure that they're going to be able to, based off of the size of the openings of the door, they're like 3 feet. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to actually get out and do anything.
Dummies.
So I think they're just going to wind up being corralled back here and looking at you angrily. Except for the fact that they actually can attack with range.
Oh,
Oh, it sucks. Yeah. So this one, after seeing Zug's missed attempt at trying to hit their druid friend, is going to be very pissed at Zug and is going to attempt to throw some needles at Zug. Yep. It's going to hurl tiny needles at you. And 20.
Ugh,
Damn.
Does that meet your armor class?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it is going to hit you for, oh God,
One damages.
3, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yep. And it's piercing, so you take full damage. 7 damage from that blight with its little needle attack.
Fine.
And the other one has a better angle on Kane and is going to attack Kane.
I will use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So it has disadvantage on its attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, its first roll was a 1. That's really unfortunate for you.
I hope you don't roll lower than a 1.
Well, the second roll was a 15. Its first roll was a 1, so it critically fails on its needle attack, and it just needles like start to like emerge out of its body, and then they just like fall off of it onto the ground instead of jutting out and attacking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a 1 is definitely not going to hit. Okay, so that one doesn't do any damage, but it does look very angry and it frowns quite a bit. And Kane's turn is next.
They're all there. There's no way. I mean, this fight has turned into fighting these guys in this door.
Yeah, it kind of has.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna crossbow bolt the druid right there, right in front of me.
You're gonna crossbow it. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll to hit.
16.
That is going to hit.
Okay. 7 damage.
Ooh, 7 damage. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you are going to hit her for 7 total damage. And as the crossbow releases, it glides straight into like, I'm guessing that when you're firing your crossbow, it's like at your chest sort of height. So it's going to fly and it's going to hit her in the chest yet again. And now her boobs are full of daggers and arrows.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not very nice. Okay. All right. And she looks visibly distraught and is getting angrier.
Angry or dead?
Oh, both. It's Adrian's turn. So Adrian, who is still down here, is going to run up and meet you guys upstairs. And he's gonna
Adrian,
run past
slow.
Ramis yet again, and he's gonna he's gonna give him a wet willy as it runs by. And
Fuck you, dude.
and he is going to kind kind of stand back with where Sindra is and get a grasp on the situation. And noticing what's going on and seeing this happen, he is going to so as he moves up here, he is going to notice what's happening in this room. And in order to sort of get into the fray, I think that really only one person would be able to see him at this particular moment, because everyone else is sort of facing that way, which is Sindra. So Sindra is going to observe Adrian suddenly transform into a raven.
What?
Who
And-
transformed into a raven?
All right, Adrian's got some explaining to do.
He polymorphs into a raven form and turns into a normal looking and sized raven and flies the remaining distance that he can in between. And he's going to attack her with his beak.
Never
He's
thought
gonna
we'd
swoop
hear it.
down. He's gonna swoop down as a raven and just attack with his beak. Ow! And bite on to her. So he's going to absolutely hit her. And it deals 1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
And she actually needs to roll a saving throw. Where's my D10? This one? Oh no, I need a D20.
It's
Or
the one
saving
with
throw.
8 sides.
Okay. So she did meet her constitution throw. Okay. And that's Adrian's turn.
Yeah, Adrian.
Yeah. And you have all just found out that Adrian is a were-raven.
Oh, he's just.
Where is he?
Sorry you didn't get bitten by something cooler, Adrian.
Pecked by something cooler.
Oh, shit.
It's Ramise's turn. Ramise, get up the stairs!
Yeah, so I'm going to get up to the top of the stairs. I'm assuming I've heard some sort of chaos.
You've heard all sorts of crazy shit going on.
And I guess oh man. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna try to put this druid to bed.
What?
It's
It's
no
not
bad
that
at this
late.
room.
So I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers upon her.
Where do you want to go, by the way? You want to just like
Just-
hang out in the square?
Just to the top, yeah, like out of Syndra's way, but well, I guess I don't really need to see her. She just needs
It's this hallway is
needs
about
to
5
hear me.
feet, so like you could easily kind of stagger.
So I will concentrate on this druid who is assailing my friends, and like do some kind of creepy like whisper at her. And
That was
she
growly.
needs to save. She needs a wisdom saving throw of at least 13.
She does not meet it.
Okay, so she takes 3d6.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Nice.
I have no idea what we're dealing with here in terms of HP. So
Roll
I
those
could roll
Ds.
3d6s at once with how many miniature dice I have.
7.
Go for broke.
Oh, so that was 10 damage.
10 damage?
Yeah,
Okay.
those aren't Rumis die though.
So wait, what is this spell called? Dissonant Whispers?
Dissonant Whispers.
So you see
It's
like psychic damage.
it's psychic.
Yeah.
damage,
So you see her like cover her ears and her head and like wail in pain, just and she takes a bunch of damage. And it hurts.
She's still not
she's-
dead.
She's looking quite feeble, but
Mm.
she is still alive. She's still standing. She's still standing.
Finish her.
Another reference to the same song in one day. Was that this morning? So yesterday?
Those are doors to
These are doors.
the west. Those are doors. These are like windows.
These are windows, yes.
Okay.
These are doors. These are
Yeah. Okay.
doors.
Ramis is just gonna
These are windows.
stay put.
All right. Next to go is the druid.
Oh God.
So she
Go ahead.
is in shock from all of the things that are happening to her all at once. She was not expecting this. And all she is able to muster and do at this very moment when her head is being attacked is scramble with her staff to attempt to hit this raven flying around her. So she's going to attempt to smack the raven flying around her head, Adrian. And she is going to successfully hit him. And she's going to attack him with her quarterstaff. And she's going to scream at him, "Begone, foul creature!" I was going to say vile or foul, and then it came out as foul.
No, the foul is better because it's bird related.
It is better, you're right? Begone, foul creature, because he's a bird. And she's going to hit him for. I really have trouble figuring out which dice it's with. Oh my god, she rolled max damage. Poor Adrian. Oh my god.
I was debating on whether to impose disadvantage on that. I kind of wish I did.
He takes 8 damage.
Is he dead?
He's still alive. He's still standing.
Not anymore.
But he is not in great shape. And his little birdie butt is bleeding quite a bit. He's not looking so hot. And it's Zug's turn to go.
Okay. I am going to retaliate against the druid with renewed vigor. I will attack the druid.
Okay.
I hope. Yes.
Yes!
19 to hit.
19?
Yes.
That's
to
gonna hit her. Woo!
And then I will use, finally, one of my maneuvers. So I get to expend 1 superiority die. And then I roll 1d8. It's one with 8 sides. Roll. And it's a 4, so I roll damage. Which is a 7 plus the 4, that's 12 damage to the druid. And then someone I can see can use its reaction to move half its speed without provoking any opportunity attacks. And I choose Kane.
Wait, what are you doing to me?
You can use your reaction right now to move half your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So you can get away.
You can move back to where
Oh,
like
that's
Cinder is.
fancy.
And
You
then
can
I
actually move all the way like over. Yeah, you can move to this square. Or you could go this way
Sounds like a good idea. I
So you
should
can-
move back.
towards Sindra.
Yeah.
And that way, someone could get in here.
And then the wizard isn't tanking.
And the wizard isn't tanking. Although the wizard hasn't really been tanking. I guess you took 1 hit, right?
I took 6 damage, but I could have actually tanked that if you had rolled 1 point less. You rolled a 17. I have shield that I can cast as a reaction to give me +5 AC, but I only have 12 AC to start.
All right, so Zug is going to murder the shit out of this druid. So Zug is going to slash down with his axe, his mighty axe, and it hits her with extremely great force that it knocks her back and she falls to the floor and she collapses lifeless. The only thing that remains of her is her stench.
Okay. She just think he drew it.
She smells bad, yes.
Hippies.
And she now dies. Can I delete this layer?
Yeah.
Delete. She gone. Okay.
Poof.
You murdered her. She dead.
Yay.
Good job.
And I can't attack twice, so I think that's. And I'm just gonna
Gonna
plant
do it?
myself right in the doorway.
Okay. Do you want to maybe let someone else go in since your turn is done?
go in? Why wouldn't I stand and let all the range shoot past me?
I mean, you got a little elder here. He lost his dagger.
No, he's weaponless. He's useless.
He's not totally weaponless.
No, I'll stay right in the middle
You're gonna
of the
stand in the
doorway.
doorway. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and it is Elvir's turn. And Elvir basically tells you, he says, we can bar the door from the outside. There's actually, like, on most of these doors, there's bars like on both sides. So you could, this is very reinforced. So you could actually attempt to close the door and attempt to, if you could find something, barricade the door from the outside and keep them locked in there.
Damn it, Kane.
I mean, Kane, there's nothing immediately within reach that you can see that you could grab. But Elvir, noticing that the druid is now dead, is going to sprint into the room and pick up the staff that she dropped on the ground. And he's going to run back. And I think that might provoke an attack of opportunity from these guys because he goes in and out of their attack range.
Mm-hmm.
So they are going to get an attack of opportunity on Elvir. But he doesn't seem to care all that much.
He's a young fool. Didn't even retrieve my dagger.
Wait, what is he doing? He went past me and he's gonna attempt to.
He's sprinting in to pick up the staff that the druid dropped.
Oh, and use it to help barricade.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty entangled, like, reinforced staff, so it might do the job. And he's going to get attacked by one of the blights, who are able to claw him just before he is out of their reach.
I'll use my reaction to impose disadvantage then.
Okay. How often do you get to do that?
Every turn I get one reaction.
So good.
Yeah.
And your disadvantage is going to help greatly because he rolled an 18 for one of his attacks.
Ooh.
So he's going to roll a attack and he's going to miss. And his claws, just as Elvir is ducking out of reach, just miss hitting him. So Elvir is able to escape unscathed. And he's going to grab the staff and sort of as the rest of his turn, he's going to put the staff through the bars and through the handle of the door to keep it closed. And he's going to yell at you all to go down the stairs this way. He's going to use the remaining that he can use to go this way.
Go down.
He thinks that you guys should go down these stairs.
As he passes Remise.
This guy seems to know what's going on. He ran in there, stole a staff, and is now booking it. Let's follow him.
Remise will mutter at him as he passes by, "You owe me a dagger."
Okay. So that is going to kind of take you guys out of combat for now. So the Vine Blights are going to get to attempt to open the door. And they rolled a 6 on their strength check, so they are not going to meet the DC they need to. Although I guess maybe with the two of them, they do get advantage. Maybe? Is that how we do this? Blight strength +1, 15. It's meet or beat, right?
Meet or beat what though?
The integrity of the bar.
Everything is meet or beat by
The AC
default.
of the door.
Let me check to see what I would have as the AC of the door.
Wait,
Actually, in
doors
here.
don't have AC.
Well, the barricade has like a certain strength check that you have to meet to be able to pull it open.
The DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, difficulty class. Yeah,
DC.
that's what I mean. Sorry.
AC/DC.
Okay. It's all the same to me.
TNT.
Dynamite.
They're trying to continue the fight.
The barricade like doesn't say.
They're vine blights. They're probably gonna open up their weak, viney pieces of shit.
So let's see what would be the difficulty class. I guess I could make one up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the door plus the staff, right? So that's
Mhm.
Zug couldn't break through that.
I mean, they're not trying to break through, they're trying to pull through it. I feel like, yeah, okay, so a door with this staff holding it, and the staff is reinforced, like it's a strong staff, and they have to pull the door towards them to be able to like essentially snap the staff.
Pretty hard to do.
Probably like a 20 DC, which is hard. So I'm going to say that they're not able to break it because I think that that sounds about right. Let's go with 20 DC that they have to meet. Okay, so now you guys are like technically out of combat for now. Now that they've attempted to open the door and they haven't been able to, they are going to be able to continue to try to pull the door open as you guys continue on. But that's not something you have to stick around for. So what do you guys want to do next based off of where you're at?
I'll call after, what's his name?
This is Elvir.
Elvir. What is in the other rooms? Why not check them?
So he says, those are bedrooms. He says, there's nothing of value in there. They're kids' rooms.
Not value, but hostility.
He says, she went this way.
This kid's so certain. Does he have a weapon?
He does have a weapon.
Why did he take my daggers?
You offered him a dagger.
He's a lying piece of shit.
He took it.
All right.
Do you guys want to follow Elvir?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So Elvir is going to head down these stairs. And that takes, and if you guys are going to all kind of follow along, whoop, 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 and poor little limp biscuit over here. Gonna follow.
Biscuit. You got really demoted there.
Yeah, that's one biscuit. So this is going to take you to the E here, which happens to be E.
So you have to select that there.
Oh, okay. This staircase. So he's going to lead you down this way, this is the main floor again. And he says, they're in the cellar. And he continues running down the stairs to, oh no.
To vast darkness. Everybody look away.
Ah, look at me, I'm amazing.
Nailed it, baby.
I just guessed, it was so good. To here, which takes you to the bottommost floor. So the staircase actually spans 3 floors. And you guys end up right here. And as you land in this area, you actually can see, so I'm going to bring you guys all down here.
But as I'm traveling in the back of the pack with Adrian, I would like to hand him my hand crossbow and just say something like, stay out of the fray, please.
He's a raven?
He's still a raven?
He hasn't transformed back yet. I guess maybe if he's running over this way, he might. But actually, he doesn't really have a reason to right now. He's actually faster in raven form.
Oh,
So he's a bird.
Okay.
I mean, you can give the bird a crossbow if you
I'll tell him
want
to
to.
scout ahead, you guys.
Yeah. This is so long. Okay. Adrian's gonna fly down and meet you all here, and he's gonna like rest and recover for a second so I can catch his breath and maybe turn back into human form while he's down here, or hybrid form, which is a hybrid form. So this room is now going to be revealed to you guys, and you see this. Yeah, that's good. So here's what you guys can see. So there's this big room with kind of like a big wall in the middle. There's a hallway separating it. And you see here, and I'll again find the official description to make sure I'm not missing anything. So there are wooden pillars and beams that are these guys here that are supporting about a 10-foot high ceiling. And the cellar that you guys have reached is ice cold. It is freezing. And it's split in two. So there's a partition here, this big partition here, is an 8-foot tall wooden partition that doubles as a wine rack. So there's actually no wine bottles over here on this rack. But there is a bottle of wine here on the floor, and there's another shattered bottle over here. The western rack doesn't have any, so this is the western side that you guys are on. It doesn't have any wine bottles. And you suddenly hear more rustling coming from this side of the room. So there's nothing that you guys actually can see here, but you hear rustling coming from this side of the room. So what would you guys like to do next?
It's obvious that we need to go in the next room.
And Adrian, upon kind of hearing the rustling, immediately starts like
No.
that direction.
Ramis says, that's
Or Elvir.
Elvir, wait. Do not be so bold. Let us just like chill the fuck out.
Is that what he said?
Yes. Sorry, Ramis couldn't gather his words in time. This guy was reacting so quickly. I'd say, let me. And I kind of signaled to Syndra as well to advance with me stealthily to investigate, I guess.
The side of the room?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys want to head over to that way and just like, stealth and check what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stealth check from you. And if Syndra wants to follow, stealth check from Syndra.
I'll do the same. 16.
That is only a 7 from Ramis.
Okay.
Cursed die.
So as you guys advance into this room, you're able to see what is in here. And it is pretty much the mirror of what is on the western side. But on the eastern side, there are a couple of wine of barrels. There's 3 barrels that are hanging back here. And there is actually a bunch of wine in the rack here that's hanging out. And in addition to that, you are able to see a few things. You see layer 9.
Oh god. Looks like enemy color.
B. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, oh no. Why is it that color?
Hit X. No. Click.
Okay. There you go. This is a more accurate size, but we're just gonna go ahead and match your size since we're already there. Okay, so there's one, and you see through the holes of the wine rack, you can see a half dozen humanoid figures. One of them, the orange one, has a full rack of antlers, and you hear a gravelly voice mutter the words of a spell. And there are more. In fact, there are 5 more needle guys. Wait, why are these all layer 9?
Needle guy.
I think it just ran out of names once you hit, because
Oh.
it can't do layer 2.
Why not?
I don't know. Web app.
Okay.
Seems like an oversight.
That's fine with me. So layer 9 again will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 needle blights.
That's a lot of needle blights.
It is. And as you approach, Syndra is very sneaky, but Ramis not so sneaky. And one of the needle blights on the far edge glances in your direction.
I'm just gonna attack immediately.
You're just gonna go in and attack, okay?
Not go in.
Or you're just gonna attack from range.
Yeah.
Okay. So if he spots you, which in this case he's going to spot you, we are now going to roll for initiative.
That's 20.
Woo! Total?
Yes. Come on, Ramesh.
Okay. And I will have everybody roll initiative.
Got
Or-
14.
14 as well.
Yes. The DM is with me.
We're so far away.
Don't worry, I will be retreating soon.
Well, I had an idea if I was closer.
So Ramis is 20. Who else do I have?
Did you get Singdra and I's 14?
14. And 14 from Syndra.
We
What did
can't
Kane
both
roll?
be 14.
Well, Syndra's first. She's higher depths.
Somebody's got to go exchange.
And Kane, what did Kane roll?
I'm sorry. What role was I supposed to make?
Initiative.
Oh, initiative.
Wow, everyone rolled really high,
Not
except for
Kane.
the enemies.
14.
What's your
dex spell?
dexterity?
My dexterity? What the? It's 14.
Modifier. The modifier.
Plus 2.
2.
Why does that matter?
Because everyone
the-
else rolled a 14. If you were paying attention.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give him shit for not paying attention. Okay, so let me reorder our stuff. So Syndra, what is your dex modifier?
Plus 20.
Plus 4.
Plus 4. Okay, so Syndra is definitely going to be before you guys. And then it will be Kane. Then it will be Zug. And then the Druid. And then the Blights. Okay, so you guys all get to go before they go. And suddenly, as Ramis is about to attack, because he is first in the order, another druid appears from this area in general that's blacked out. They come through a door that's over here. So let's see, can I? Door. There's a door. Yeah. And another druid appears through the door and enters into the room. New layer. Okay, hold on. V. New layer. Orange. This is so hard. And B. Here. Yeah, let me go. Maybe I should distinguish the oranges now. Okay, she will be a lighter orange.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Go to the top right. Just drag it all
No,
the
I
way
just
to
got
the
pressed
top.
in button that says okay. Got it. Okay.
God, you're bad at colors.
I'm trying.
You're doing great, baby.
Thanks.
I love the colors. I love the shitty druids or the
Don't
shitty colors.
patronize her. That was an awful color, and you know it.
You're awful.
It's a
Okay.
Shitty.
And you get no inspiration. Everyone else laughs at you.
Ha
Okay.
ha!
So Ramis is first in the order. This druid is going to join the fight and get her own initiative. This is the druid that you saw pouring wine. Ooh, she just rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
So
What?
she is going to go before you because you get wrecked.
She gets to come through the door and go before me. This bitch, she gonna die.
And she is going to run straight at Ramis and attack him. So she's going to run towards Ramis and she's going to like let out a little weird spiritual war cry.
As a reaction to her, I'm going to let out some cutting words.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that do? Just mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, attack me if you dare. You are simply made of vines, you leafed wench. And
Wow.
she rolls with 1d6 less to whatever her roll is.
For damage, mean?
Yeah, so I get to roll a d6. No, to you can see if she hits.
Oh,
me.
to hit. Wow.
Yeah. It's to whatever roll she's gonna make. So 1d6. Okay, minus 2.
That's actually going to help you a lot because she rolled right on the edge of hitting you. So
Does she?
yeah, that might
Yeah.
actually do it. So she's going to get a 15 to hit, -2, which is 13. Does that meet your armor
Oh
class?
god damn it.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. I'm sorry. And she is going to be able to reach and attack you. So she's going to run at V. She's going to run at Ramis and she's going to hit him with her quarterstaff. And it is going to deal 1d8 damage. Only take 1d8. It's not too bad.
It's pretty bad for
This
me.
is 3. She deals 3 damage for me.
All right. Yeah.
The vine blades are actually scarier.
Now is it my turn?
It is. Oh, wait a second. Sorry. Did I do this right? No, I did do this right. Okay. It is now Ramis's turn to retaliate. What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna ignore the lady in front of me
Okay.
and fuck. Should I disengage?
You probably should. If you can corral them in this little area, that might be helpful to your party.
That is metagaming, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, fair, true. Okay, I guess I just have
Pointing
to,
out the obvious.
Okay, thanks, babe. It's clearly obvious.
I think it's a great tactic.
But if I could
I get
kill them all, it
inspiration.
doesn't really matter.
Look at your little bird.
Fine. So I guess I'm gonna use my action just to disengage and get out of sight.
Okay. So Ramis is going to disengage and not provoke an attack of opportunity. And where would you like to go to? Would you like to go around the corner? Would you like to meet up with everybody else?
I want to take partial cover behind the second pillar, like the middle pillar.
Here.
Yeah.
The pillars are like 2 by 2. They're pretty small, so you're
Yeah,
not going to have the best of cover, but
but if someone's shooting an arrow or something,
maybe 1 by 1 actually. Probably 1 foot. by 1 foot square.
Well, Ramis is only 6 feet 6 inches wide, so
You're 6'6" wide,
no, I said 6 inches.
6 inches wide.
Yeah.
That's very
Huh?
thin.
Look at me.
You are very thin.
You're a
How
twig.
tall is Ramis?
Whose side are you on?
6 foot.
Oh, he's so short.
Anyways, so that's Ramis's turn.
Okay, that's Ramis's turn. You marked that you took damage, 3 damage.
Mhm.
Okay. Adrian is actually up next. So Adrian is going to limp his little butt over this way with vigor.
He just wants to fucking die.
He doesn't want to die, but he's like prepared to battle
To
for
die.
his keep. And he's going to he's actually going to hang out over here in the corner, and he's going to shapeshift into his humanoid raven hybrid form. So he's going to shapeshift into a weird hybrid form.
Ramis is gonna be like, whoa, oh, what is that?
Yes, it is a raven humanoid hybrid. So you can all imagine what that looks like. And he turns into it, and he stands here and braces himself. And Elvier is actually next in the order. And Elvier is going to meet his brother and stand with him. And he is also going to shapeshift into a raven humanoid hybrid form in front of your eyes. And it is
Families.
ghastly.
Families
It's a little horrific, but also kind of cool. And he's going to stand and brace himself here as well. And he's going to like kind of yell to the rest of you, brace yourselves, brace yourselves, brace yourselves.
No.
Brace
Whatever.
yourself.
Brace yourself. And he's going to prepare for whatever comes around the corner. Okay, and Syndra is up.
Okie dokie. I would
Actually
like
up
to
here.
take a few steps back.
How far is the range on your range weapon? If that's what you are you planning on range attacking?
Yes, I think so. My range is pretty nice.
That'd be
It's
pretty far.
80 feet.
Oh wow, it's super far.
So I
So
don't need
you
to.
can go kind of as far as you want.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
far
I'll
do
go
you-
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, all the way back here.
All
Great.
right.
So Syndra will go back here, and she will. You want to attack this guy? This girl?
Indeed.
This girl. You have a short bow and a light crossbow. The light crossbow does more damage. So
Yeah, I'll do the light crossbow.
okay, roll to hit.
Oh no.
Kill her.
9 total.
With your +6 to hit. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
dude,
rough.
I got a 3.
That's rough. Okay. So you're gonna shoot your crossbow, and it is going to whiff. And it's not going to hit her. It's going to whiff right past her, and land on the ground.
Yep.
And she looks delighted by this. Kane is next in the order.
Can I? 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna shoot with my crossbow again.
You want to stay where you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Crossbow shot. 15.
To hit?
Mm-hmm.
That is not going to hit her because she has bark skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to whiff with the crossbow. Same thing happens. Actually, in this case, technically that would normally be a hit. So what would really happen, if I can use my DMing skills to describe, you fire your crossbow at her and it hits her right in the gut, but you observe as the arrow makes contact with her abdomen, and instead of piercing the way that you expect, it sort of like hits it like a piece of metal and makes a chinking noise and then falls to the ground. So it hits her, but it's basically like armor, where it just doesn't have any impact, doesn't make a dent. Okay. Zug.
I'm going to haul my ass right before the that little hallway. Yeah, right there. I don't think there's not like a defensive stance or anything, right?
Not unless you specifically have said ability.
No. I'm just actually, could I just move up?
You need to
I'm
be within
forgetting.
5 feet of her, so you can hit her from about here.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then.
Okay, so you're kind of going to block the hallway here,
Mhm.
and you are going to attempt to hit her. And you are going to be able to attack her from here because your weapon has about 5 foot reach, and she's about 5 feet away, so I'm going to allow it. And
Yes.
yeah, so you're going to swing the axe. How would you like to attack her?
Seeing if I have a maneuver. No, I don't want to use one. I'll just swing for a hit. 11. No,
Not going to hit.
no.
So again, that would actually regularly hit her because her AC is not super high normally. And so you are going to sweep her with the axe. And it's going to make a little bit of contact, but you feel the axe sort of kind of almost as if you were swinging it at like cement or at a wall. It really just kind of pulls back at you as if you were hitting something very hard that could not be sliced. And it will not affect her. It just makes her angrier. And her hair starts to look even more wild than it did before. How is that?
Leaves start falling from her hair.
And it is now this guy's turn. And he is going to immediately cast Thunder Wave. I guess I shouldn't tell you what the spells are.
Is it gonna paralyze us?
No.
It just does a ton of damage.
So he's going to cast a spell, and it's like it doesn't have to hit.
No, but whoever it's affecting gets to roll a saving throw. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm reading it. So a wave of thunderous force sweeps throughout the room, and sweeps this entire area. And it actually is not going to have enough range to hit any of you. But his thunder wave is going to hit all of these wine bottles. And he's basically going to crash all the break all the wine glasses
Dude.
that are on the shelves.
What a waste.
Yeah, so he's going to shatter. What is that? Is that 19?
19.
He's going to shatter 29 of these wine bottles throughout the cellar. And I'm pretty sure there were only like 30, so maybe only one remains.
Save that wine bottle for some reason. From the druid's monster.
I mean, according to the picture, it would actually crash all of them. So, yep. So, oh no, it says here there are actually 40 bottles here. So he destroys 29 out of the 40. So there's actually 11 wine bottles still remaining that are not crashed.
11 wine bottles of wine on the wall.
Okay, and that's his turn. He just smashes all the wine. And he's going to command his blights to attack. So they are all going to move forward as a unit. Ah!
Oh my god.
I think they need to be different, don't they?
The other thing you can do if you want to be lazy is hit M.
M.
And select one, like drag and select.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
So-
like it's like a marquee tool.
so M, select this one.
This is definitely the lazy way. And then you'd have to hit V to move it.
Oh, I am lazy.
And then you'd have to hit M and then V and then
That's, yeah, okay. Got it. Oh, M and then, okay, V, and then move.
or you just duplicate the layer. And
Yeah. Well, you know.
then, all right.
So they are going to march forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're going to make it to about right behind this lovely gal. Oh, God. M, select, V, move. And then I think that these guys,
You'd
well,
have to
now they're
select
all,
this.
I have to select all of them now. Okay. This is so hard. Okay. I got this. Nope. I should press V
Yep.
and then I can move them.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Great. This, yeah. Yeah. Great. Totally. This is super hard. It's fine. Everything's fine. So they're all going to move sort of together. Nope, that doesn't work now. Oh, that's fine. Nope, everything's fine. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna,
Joey Moon's layer real quick.
no, do it. What? Oh,
So
I
you
have the
have
wrong
one
layer
layer.
selected. Which one is they? This is so hard.
You gotta get you a vector program.
Yeah.
Great. That's fine.
Nice.
I just, yeah, okay. All right, so they're all moving up. They're not actually gonna be able to reach you guys. They don't have enough speed. And they're gonna corral behind her. And the next to go is this girl. She's up next, actually. So she's going to move forward and she's going to attack Zug, who is in front of her. And Zug is going to have to defend against 15.
No, try again.
Wow, okay. So she does not get to hit Zug.
God,
Yep.
I wish I had a counterattack.
No. And Ramis gets to go next.
Ramis would like to light this shit up.
You're gonna light on fire.
Yeah.
Different this time.
Okay. How different?
Ramis is going
Oh, you
to
woke up the cat.
cast fairy fire down the hallway to try. So it's got a 20-foot cube. So I basically want to hit as many of the enemies as possible.
Okay.
While
So-
sparing Zug.
You can go 5, 10, 15, 20 and kind of get all these guys.
I want to get all of
Just
them.
light me on fire, bro. Do it. For the greater
It
good.
doesn't actually light anything on fire. So Ramis will say something like, "Your weaknesses will be illuminated as you cast this fairy fire down the way," which they have to make a dex saving throw of 13.
Okay. So Drew number 1 will not saving throw. Blight number 1 will. So this first one does. The second one does not.
Yes.
The third one definitely does not. And the fourth one does. And I mean, considering the fact that you're trying to do specifically this, I have to not be lazy and actually move them to where they're supposed to be. It's okay.
I just wanted to exploit the DM's approach.
That's fine. Everything's fine. So you would get all 5 for sure. And the 5th is going to not. So
Yes.
you've got 2 of them. So this one and this one
Are not affected.
are not going to get affected, but the other 3 and
Okay.
this little triangle are.
So
And her, she's going to.
what happens is they all now shed a dim light, color of my choice. I want to make them all golden, obviously. Any attack roll against the affected creature has advantage, and anything, we all have advantage on them now.
Well, that's good for the druid because she has high AC.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it gave disadvantage too, but that's it. All right.
So he lit their asses up, literally.
So now, like, everybody hit them.
Okay. So Ramis has given everyone attack advantage. It's Adrian's turn. Adrian is going to run in his little creepy form, and he's going to attack the lady. He could probably attack from here. And he's going to attack her with his rapier.
It's like a Birdman holding a rapier. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Ha!
And he actually gets +4 to hit
And 2 rolls.
and 2 rolls. So he rolls a 16, which is going to hit her, and a 16, which is going to hit her.
Nailed it.
So he hits her. And let me see your rapier stats here,
Oh,
if you will.
yep.
Thank you. Uh,
So it's 1d8 plus dex.
this dex is your dex. So he's going to hit her for, he rolled max damage. Wow.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Adrian is killing it.
Adrian.
Adrian is going to hit her for 10 damage. Wow.
Can he join our party?
Adrian seems really good. Okay, he's going to hit her for 10. Oof. Okay. And Elvier is going to go next, and he's going to run up, and Elvier is going to pull out his short sword.
God damn it. Fucking Oliver.
He'll return your dagger.
No, I'm gonna take a short sword.
And Elvier is going to roll to attack her as well. Ooh. Oh, good thing he had advantage. 12 plus 4 is gonna hit her.
Really?
Meet or beat. Yeah, 16. So he's gonna get to hit her too. And in his hybrid form, he can attack her for D6.
You need a
I need a D6.
short sword.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Yeah, right.
4
Right,
damage.
we've seen better.
Okay. Syndra's turn.
Wait,
Sin.
I'm going to fire at the druid with my crossbow.
All right. Duckzug!
What?
So I'd say what?
Zug turns and gets struck in the face with a crossbow bolt.
Oh, not 20.
Fuck yeah, okay. Wait, that's a critical hit.
That is a crit.
She has to roll to confirm the crit, right?
No.
Okay.
No, you
That's just max
You just
damage.
crit, okay. That's just
Confirm
2x,
crit.
right?
I think it's 2x damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
You're going to
2x or
crit
is
the
it
shit
just
out of her.
max
What?
damage?
2x.
Yeah.
So roll for damage.
Also, because she's within melee range of others, I would get sneak attack, right?
Oh shit! This is gonna be the biggest fucking crit ever.
You might just kill her right
She's
now.
just gonna explode into like a fine paste.
You might just kill her right now, yeah.
Cross. All right, hold on, let me roll my damage.
Let me bathe in her blood.
Zog's just standing there.
Blood just splatters all over Zug. He loves it.
Okay. Hold on. So 12. I rolled max. So that's multiplied by 2, correct? So 24. And then I roll 2d6.
She might be dead already, but
Yeah, she's super dead.
And
She
add 7
overkill.
to that. 32, I think, right? Am I?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Tapping
you would have one shot her. And she's already taken damage. So she just, you shoot her and it hits her right between the eyes, like literally right smack in between the eyes, and enters straight into her brain. And like she just like slithers and slinks down and just falls to the ground, and she's just immediately obliterated. She is super fucking dead.
She had thick skin, but not a thick skull.
Okay.
Isn't that a compliment?
She was so smart. And I miss her already.
She was not dense at all.
I love her.
Okay.
Come back to
We'll mourn together. Okay, great. That was awesome. It's Kane's turn.
Okay.
Try
I'm
to
gonna-
one up that.
Yeah. Did you
gonna-
do 32 damage?
Zoe's just standing and waiting.
I'm gonna cast Ice Knife on the center blight.
This one?
Yeah.
That one is not affected by Ramis's Illuminate.
I don't know what that means.
It means you don't have advantage on him.
Oh. Are they all, if I attack the one that is illuminated, is it within 5 feet of the 1-2 back from it?
Yeah, I mean that looks like 5 feet about, because each square is 5 feet, so it's
Okay.
very close to 5 feet. Yeah.
I'll do that then. And I'm gonna upgrade this one,
Oh snap!
and I'm gonna cast. So how does this one work? I haven't used this one before. You create a shard of ice and fling it at a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
You're gonna
I hit-
fling your wizard ice poo at it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ice lancing it, and the ice lance thing is gonna explode and hit everything within 5 feet of it.
Wow.
Fuck yeah!
Okay. So you're gonna attack this one,
mhm.
which does have a advantage on your rolls.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll for a hit.
I rolled a 20. Sorry.
What the hell?
Zoe, thank God we're getting carried. Yeah.
What the hell? This wizard and rogue are just, what the fuck?
And then how this one works is, so they take 2d10 piercing damage. Then the shard explodes. Each target within range must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. So the main target takes 12 damage.
He gets a saving throw.
So yeah, you have to roll a dex saving throw.
He meets
I think
it.
that's what it's saying.
Wait, the first guy gets.
What did you roll?
A 15.
What is my spell
Plus
save DC? I
one,
think it's a 16.
16. He gets 16.
Oh, okay. Each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dex saving throw.
Okay. Oh my god, he rolled a nat 20.
Jesus.
He rolled an 18. 16.
Wait, like swing those dice.
Oh my god!
Swing that die around a little bit.
I rolled a 20 also. All of them succeeded. Come on, you saw that.
Cast successfully failed.
All of them succeeded.
Wait,
on
wait. The first guy still takes 1d10 though.
Yeah.
And I don't know what a crit does, but I crit.
It's gonna deal 2 times damage.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you,
so
you
it's
still have to
24
roll a
damage
1d10.
That is rough. I'm sorry. Gotta roll D10 for damage, Nate.
What do you mean? I already told you.
Oh.
It's 2d10, and I rolled a 12, and 12 times 2 is 24.
2D10.
Oh, because you cast an upgraded version.
I upgraded it.
Boom.
So how much damage did you do?
24.
That better kill that one.
It does. Yeah, it's overkill. So this one for sure dies. It dead. Can I delete it?
Mhm.
Delete.
Oh, yeah, more than one layer selected still. So just go to the right.
Oh, I have more than one selected.
I don't know.
Okay. Is it this one? Okay. So then I tape M and I go like this and I go delete. Yay, I did it. I'm a genius. Thank you. Okay. So that's that. Okay. Nicely done, Kane. It's Zug's turn.
Okay. That enemy nearest to me, is he within 5 feet?
He's close, but you'd probably have to move a teensy bit forward to attack him.
Okay, I'll move yeah, right there. And then I will swing at him.
All right, roll for hit.
22
That hits. Roll for damage.
for
Wait,
five.
you didn't roll a nat 20, did you?
No.
Okay.
No, it was 8, 19. 5 damages.
5 damage.
Hmm.
Okay, so
And then I
vine
will-
number 1 is going to take 5.
Dying vine.
Should've brought my
Um,
machete.
and he does not like that. He is very upset.
Aw.
Can I take a step back?
Yeah, you can take a step back. I think. Without provoking anything. Still your turn. Yeah. All right. And the druid is next. So the druid is going to come around this
Yes.
way.
Thunderbolt.
The druid will actually do this. 25, 30. So the druid will meet them. He will meet behind them. And the druid is going to cast a spell.
Oh, man.
And it is obviously a spell that is going to benefit him somehow. Okay. And that's the druid's turn. So it is now the vine's turns.
I'm ready.
Do the spellcasters see or hear or notice anything that would tip us off as to any kind of idea of what spell he cast?
Yes, Kane would definitely know. And most of you would probably know because it looks pretty similar to what the other druid cast. It's going to be bark skin. Yeah. Okay, so vines upstairs are going to roll to break their door, and they don't.
They're still trying to get up.
They're still trapped inside.
Those dumb vines.
Okay, and then these vines are going to advance onto Zug, and they are each going to get a roll to attempt to attack Zug. Actually, the front one, the melee one, is going to choose to attack Zug, and the ones in the back are actually going to attempt to attack. Yeah, I think actually they'd all probably go for Zug. They see Zug, they go for Zug, unless they corral. So as soon as this one goes, another one will probably go, and then these two will probably get trapped enough to do something else. So the first one's going to go after Zug and attempt to hit Zug with a
No.
16.
I gave you my answer.
It's a no. Why is it a no?
He's our tank. He's got high AC, yo.
That just doesn't hit you.
It has to meet or beat 19.
Oh my god, that's so high.
Yes, Zug.
Okay.
Uh,
So this first one attempts to claw at you unsuccessfully.
I deflect whatever he does by pelvic thrusting.
Okay, yeah. Great. This one is going to come at
You
you
lose your balls.
and also attempt to hit you for. Does a 4 hit?
yes.
Let me check my notes.
You found the chink in his testicles.
No.
Uh,
Okay. All right. Well, such is life. And then the 2 back ones are going to actually. All right.
Go back to the sea.
That
You
was my
wretch.
Murloc noise. All right, so the back ones are going to actually attempt a ranged attack at Zug.
Oh god.
So first one. 15, not gonna hit.
Nope.
Wow, he's just fucking dodgy.
Thank boy.
Oh my god, nobody hits you.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, everybody completely whiffs on Doug.
Can we just leave Zug in this room to take care of these guys?
Yeah, you can just stand there, Doug. Okay. It's Ramis's turn.
Ramis, noticing the onslaught.
Come closer, my dear.
Ramis noticing the onslaught of vines and branches crashing at Zug's gates and failing to penetrate, feels comfortable with letting that situation be. And actually, is he? No, maybe not. Fuck. All right. Yeah, I guess Ramis is just gonna help Zug take down these vines and launch a crossbow bolt at, I guess, the bottom one still. No, the whichever one that's attacking him that still is illuminated, that I would be able to see that they're still illuminated.
This bottom one is
Yeah.
eliminated.
All right, so I'm gonna try to attack that one
Pretty sure.
with my crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah! And that's an 18. That's a 22 already, so I assume
Okay.
I don't need the second roll.
That's gonna hit.
All right. Don't do a whole lot of damage, but still, that's 4 damage total.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah!
Okay. So that one on the bottom takes some damage and it lets out an angry wail. And these ones don't sound quite like the little tiny baby Groots. This one sounds more like a medium-sized Groot. And it goes, "Ah!" Yeah, that's what they sound like. All right. And Adrian is going to get to attack. So Adrian is going to attack this one on top one more time. And he is going to attack with his rapier. And he's going to hit him. And Adrian, it's a D8 plus 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a rapier.
Or 5. Oof. So he's going to attack the one on top. And the one on top is this guy up here. He is very visibly torn down. His body is looking in pretty bad shape. So you can tell that that one looks pretty close.
That one already had been attacked.
Yes, Zug attacked it.
My bad, Zug.
Okay, and then Elvier is going to attack with his short sword. And he is going to also hit the one on top. And he's going to, even with his 1 min damage roll, he is still going to kill it. So he attacks with his short sword and he slams his, he sort of takes the short sword and he lunges it into this topside blight, dealing the killing blow. And the blight wails before it withers and falls onto the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Delete. No, I have to press V, right? And then I can delete it?
You just have to have a layer selected. So you can click on them and it should select a layer. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, thank you. You're so helpful.
Oh,
Okay. All right. And next to go is Syndra.
Sweet. All right. I am going to use my crossbow and I'm going to fire at the one directly in front of Zug.
Okay.
We still get advantage on that one, right?
That one has you have advantage on your roll. Yep.
Cool. Okay. All right, sweet. So I got 19.
That's gonna hit.
Excellent.
Roll your damage.
I don't like this one less.
And I get sneak attack again.
Oh yeah.
13.
Okay. Oh my god.
Good
You murder
God,
it.
McKenna.
You murder the shit out of it. It is dead. So you fire your crossbow and again hit a very critical part of this creature, and it falls to the ground lifeless and turns into a gross, needly husk. Okay.
Like a husk of the it once was.
Are you ready? I've got this.
It keeps selecting the background for some reason.
Yeah.
If you wanted,
Okay.
you could lock that until you're ready to erase more of it.
I already locked it. Ah!
Uh-oh. I
Oh!
saw everything. DM's flashing tips.
I saw some colors.
It is now Kane's turn.
I think I'm just going to shoot another crossbow at the blight boy that I can see there in front of me.
I think that
Shoot the glowing one.
which one was glowing? I moved them. I think the bottom one was.
Yeah, it was.
We'll go with that.
Doesn't really matter.
It matters a little. But like one of them is illuminated, one of them isn't.
Right.
So you just arbitrarily pick.
So
That's
roll that advantage, dog.
17. Oh, I can roll twice.
Oh, you got a 17. God damn it. Nobody needed it. It's fine.
And
You boost
damage
everyone's
is
morale, so they just naturally roll better.
10.
10 damage?
Mhm.
Fuck.
Okay.
Nice.
So you hit it for 10 damage and it is fucking pissed. Okay. And it's visibly sort of like makes like a gesture, like trying to protect itself in pain.
Oh.
And you're just murdering these poor, sad little.
Horribly evil blights.
Yeah. And it's Zug's turn.
I will step forward because I don't think they're within range. And I will, with no mercy, slash at the one Nate just was hitting. Yeah. While
Okay.
it's weak.
Zug slashes at the vine, the living vine, and roll for hit.
No hit. It was a 7.
Advantage.
You have advantage.
Oh, hell yeah. 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank-
Finally. It made one difference.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
Ooh. Do I get advantage on my damage rolls?
No.
I'll allow it.
No.
I hit for 2.
Um,
God damn it.
well, lucky for you, that kills it.
So
Finish
good.
him.
It's you smack at it, and whilst your axe kind of dinks it a little bit, that is enough force to actually end
You just knock it over.
its sad little life. It
He
it
trips
does get
and-
knocked over,
Impales himself on a wine bottle.
and he falls. He falls over on top of the other husk, and little needles from the other guy penetrate his sad little body.
Eat him.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is that. So this guy is going to be deaded, which I can totally make happen with my magical skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I still have move technically?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend one of my die, and I'm going to move. I'm going to roll 1d8. It's 2, damn it. Okay, so I add 2 to my AC, and I'm going to run and engage with that druid.
Oh, shit. Okay. So Zug's going to run in here and engage with the druid. So you're going to attempt to do what?
Nothing, I just want to get in melee range. I'll
Okay.
lock him down.
Okay, and as you run into melee range, the other vine gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
And it's totally gonna
21.
hit you.
Beat 21.
It rolled a
Okay,
4.
please stop doing that.
It rolled a 4. And so it's gonna claw at you as you walk by, and it's gonna. And Doug is just like, okay.
Oh,
And it does not actually hit you.
nice.
Okay.
Okay, and that puts the druid next.
Fucking druid.
So druid is going to cast another spell.
Does it get like any sort of disadvantage from being in like melee when he's casting a spell?
If he's like, depending on what he's doing, this is a cantrip, so it's
Okay.
not going to affect, like, it's not going to do damage to you.
Okay.
And so he's going to cast, and this is a bonus action. He's going to cast a cantrip, and then he is going to attack you.
He cast Blade of the Wooded Wilds.
And he is going to roll to hit you.
Did you roll a 4?
We rolled a 3.
One better.
So he raises his quarterstaff and freezes in terror at the sight of Zug.
Oh yeah.
I'm that ugly.
Doesn't even try to bring it down. He does not hit you. That puts the vines next. So the last blight is going to turn back to go after Zug.
Hey.
What are you doing? Actually, I'll probably just stay in place to try to attack you from range because it is lazy. Oh my god.
The dice were with you for like one round.
For like one round, the dice were super with me, and now they are not. I rolled a 3 again, so it is going to do absolutely nothing to you. Yeah. Wow.
Zug prevails.
Zug.
Zug rolls.
You are a big fat tank.
Zug rules.
Ramisa's turn.
Yeah, I guess Ramis is gonna try to.
You want to move to line of sight? You're not really. I guess you do probably have line of sight on the blight, but probably not on the druid.
Oh, I'll just.
But if you want to kill the blight.
No, I'm going to the druid.
Okay.
I'll move to where I may be able to see him.
You could probably see him from here.
Okay, and I would like to cast Dissonant Whispers once again.
Ooh.
So I muster like my most heavy metal bardic tune.
Yeah. Can you
Don't
perform that
cast
for
it
us?
so carelessly.
Here we go. Hold on. Come up to the microphone, maybe. Yeah.
All druids are dead. All druids are dead. Druids all die.
It's a real head.
And he now needs to make a saving throw for wisdom.
What if the druid really likes death metal?
He still needs to make a saving throw. It still hurts him, you know, even if he's into it. Fuck. All right. Well, I still get to roll damage. I think it's just half.
Okay.
Failed. Wait, maybe he doesn't take any damage.
Half as much damage and doesn't have to move away.
It says that?
Yeah, on a successful save.
Oh, thank God. All right, so we're still gonna roll some damage. Let's hope it's like really high instead of even half. So he takes 5 damage. Oh yeah, it is.
So how much?
5.
5 damage?
Wasn't as epic as I was hoping, guys. Sorry.
Better than 2.
Indeed.
Okay, he takes 5 damage from hearing this his favorite metal tune being horribly warped by this bard.
Probably the fucking best this druid's ever heard, frankly.
It's Adrian's turn. So Adrian is going to run up and attack the vine with his rapier again. And he's going to swing at it. And he does not have advantage, so he's going to not hit it.
Oh,
No, and he fails. That's like the first time Adrian failed.
Adrian!
And Elvir is going to get to do the same with his short sword. And he also fails.
What the fuck?
So they both
All right.
run up and try to attack it, and both of them fail
Let Nate
miserably.
roll for our NPCs.
And it is now Syndra's turn.
Cool beans. I would like to move a little bit down so that I can fire at the plant creature guy.
Okay.
Lightning. And I'm going to use my crossbow. Uh, 8.
To hit?
Yeah.
Not going to hit.
But that
Yeah.
one doesn't have advantage, right?
No,
No.
all the ones that
Yeah.
have advantage are dead.
They all died. Also, when I
Shit.
cast another spell, it dissipates the effect. So
Ugh, okay.
Now your advantage would have been helpful. Everyone's failing.
what? It was helpful. It was so helpful.
It was helpful. It's Kane's turn.
One left? Wow, I guess there's a druid over there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see her from where I am?
Yes.
Okay.
I sniped it.
And what?
Nothing.
Choose your own destiny.
Don't let the bard tell you.
I'm gonna cast. How is she looking? Does she look healthy?
It looks
I believe we've only
non-existent.
done like a total of 7 damage to it.
Okay.
You
gonna
guys
cast-
have not done any damage to this vine.
The druid.
Oh, the druid has taken 5 damage.
I thought didn't Zug hit it? No, Zug didn't hit it.
No,
Oh,
no,
5 damage.
no.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Maximilian's
bakery was
Earthen
open.
Grasp on her.
Here's Mindy.
Mhm.
Nice.
So how this one works is the target must make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Are you attacking the blight or the druid? The druid?
Yeah, the druid.
$14.
No, that's a fail.
Not going to match.
So the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration. So let me give you a 2d6.
That's sick.
Oh, that's good. 11. Roll a 6 and a 5.
Okay. Doug.
I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him right in the chin. And I'm actually gonna use another maneuver. I'm gonna use the goading attack for fun. Actually, wait, is that? I have to hit first. Okay, rolling. Okay, 8. So I'm gonna say no.
Mm-mm.
Right? And he's
Not gonna
on
hit.
fire. So I will just make like a tree and just.
Okay.
You have advantage, by the way, on your attack, Josh.
From what? Did
He's
you hit him?
restrained.
Oh,
Yeah,
from
there's a giant like stone hand that's crushed out of the ground and is gripping her.
Oh, that's
Him.
so much more.
That's a guy.
Right. Okay. How about a 15? Does that hit?
That's gonna not hit.
Oh,
Roll again.
I again?
Oh, that
That
was
was-
your second
that
one?
That was my
rolls.
second.
Oh,
Is there
God.
That was
another
2
stone
rolls.
hand?
again.
Do not get to roll 2
Jeez.
times
I'm
with
rolling
advantage.
again. I'm rolling again.
It's the druid's turn. So the druid is going to attack Zug. She's
She
gonna
has disadvantage.
Attempt.
fuck?
Attempt to
Yeah,
attack
probably,
Zug.
probably gonna fail. Disadvantage against AC 19.
And disadvantage from Mr. Stonehand.
She- Okay, so she's gonna attack you. That's a 4.
I'm loving
And
these
that's-
single digits.
Another 4. There are 2 4s.
That's insanely consistent D20.
Yeah. She does not. He, it's a guy. Sorry, this one's a dude. He does not attack you. He just tries and cries
Fails.
instead. He's still
Aw.
stunned from your orcish appearance. And the Vine Blight is going to turn to range attack you again. And it is
Me?
going to roll.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
Don't
Which
get
is
so
not
close
going
to
to
that
hit Zug,
microphone.
apparently.
God damn. We just need to light Zug on
Wait,
fire.
wait.
You can talk normally and
17.
No, it still doesn't.
Still doesn't hit you.
No,
Okay, great.
no.
So the Vine Blight's just gonna stand there and like throw some needles at you, and they're just gonna like bounce right off of you.
Bing, bing, bing.
And Ramis is gonna get to go again.
At this point, Ramis is gonna be feeling like pretty cocky and just like slowly walk forward.
Why don't you spend some time investigating the room?
And is gonna open all the chests. No, he's gonna just like saunter down the hallway towards the Vine Blight that's shooting
Do you have a pimp walk you can
needles.
use?
It's not a pimp walk.
Transport.
No, it's cooler than a pimp walk. It's just kind of like a Cloud9 give no fucks walk.
Demonstrate.
I can't remember the space. And he will look at the Vine Blight, whose futility he finds amusing, and cast vicious mockery upon it.
Wow.
Say,
It's just a plant, man.
looks like you are having trouble finding your target. And then it has to have a wisdom saving throw of 13. I'm assuming it's not the wisest creature, hopefully.
It's a plant. He's a government spy.
It rolled a 15.
Fuck.
It has a -1 modifier, so
I don't think it takes any damage then.
Oh my gosh.
So you cast vicious mockery on it, and
It was-
it's a fucking plant. Doesn't understand you.
It was too dumb to understand it was being mocked.
No, it actually does understand common. So
What's its
Well, then
intelligence?
Why the fuck didn't it feel bad about itself?
it sees you as not the threat of the party.
Yeah, well,
It casts vicious mockery back.
Ramis has been made fun of before. He's not too worried.
Oh, he does not flinch. Oh, it doesn't do anything even if he succeeds.
I
A
don't
lot of
think so.
them like are like half damage or doesn't do this thing.
It doesn't say.
Just is like no.
Must succeed at wisdom saving throw or take 1d4.
Okay.
God damn it. How come all the wizards have the good cantrips?
It doesn't need to understand you.
Just
It
needs
does.
it just needs to feel that it's being made fun of.
Oh. Okay. Next to attack is Adrian. Adrian's gonna go for the blight again. You can do it, Adrian. I believe in you. He rolled a 12. That's gonna hit with his
Hey,
modifier.
Adrian.
So Adrian is gonna hack slash with his rapier at the oh, max damage. Damn, Adrian is a crank.
Yay.
And that's +2, which is his dex modifier. So he deals 10 damage to the blight.
Is it dead?
No,
Fuck.
it wasn't full health. And Elvier is going to take his stab with his short sword, and he's also gonna hit it. And we don't even need to roll for damage. He's gonna probably kill it no matter what. It's a d6 +2. 2, 3. Yep, he's gonna kill it.
Yay.
So the brothers take out the vine blight.
The brother's line.
The brothers destroy it. We can just delete this whole layer, huh? Delete. Goodbye forever.
It should have listened to me.
And it's Syndra's turn.
Draw.
I'm going
Blow it
to
up.
Cap someone in the head for 4,000 damage again.
try. I'm gonna fire at the druid. I do get advantage, right? Because he's in the stone hand.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fire the missiles.
All right, let's see.
Of course, the- Jesus.
23.
That's gonna hit the druid.
I'll try
Yeah.
it.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Roll
Okay.
for damage.
Here we go. Here we go. And I get to use my sneak attack again.
Damn.
So we
She's a
have-
crank. Roads are broken.
So 19 damage.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I'm over here hitting for 2.
It is slain. Yeah, that druid takes 19 damage and he starts to, you shoot an arrow at him and it lands right in like the sternum, and you see him like choke up and like gargle some blood, just like,
Nice.
and then he just like falls down right in front of Zug. A little blood gets on Zug. He doesn't mind. And he falls dead on the floor.
Yes.
And he says, right before he dies, and as he gargles, "You will not destroy the collective."
What is he, Borg?
He's part Borg, yeah.
He's
Yes,
a Borg druid.
And meanwhile, the vines upstairs, they're stuck.
I think Critical Veil, I think they killed themselves trying to open the door.
They try to open the door, and one of them pulls so hard
Ripped
that
the vine arms off.
he flies backwards into the other one, and the needles on each of them just kill the other.
They're most unwise.
Okay. So everybody is dead. So I assume you guys are gonna like regroup a little bit. And
Ramis is going to start searching the druids' bodies, and as he does, kind of mutter to himself aloud so the party can hear, "What has driven these druids to this?"
Been drunk.
So Adrian is going to like walk over and check out and inspect some of the wine bottles over here. Elvira is going to go look at his barrels and see what damage has been done. And yeah, so as Ramis loots the bodies, basically the vine blights or needle blights that you guys encountered, they don't have anything on them. They're just dead husks. The druids, each of the druids is carrying a quarterstaff, and is carrying, each of them is carrying 20 gold pieces.
Nice.
Okay. I think Ramis is going to pick up one of the quarterstaffs and do some like color guard flips with it, just to kind of show off. And
Of course you are.
yeah.
Okay. And Adrian is going to, after inspecting some of the wine bottles and seeing that there's only a few left, and after Elvira goes out and inspects a couple of the barrels, he realizes that these barrels are actually okay. They don't seem like they've been poisoned like some of the casks upstairs. So he will come back for them later. And they say, they both sort of, regroup with you guys, and they say, I don't think that we're finished here. And Elvira says, I noticed as we came in that the, hold on, I gotta do the Scottish accent. I noticed as we came in, that's not Scottish either.
That's great.
It's fine. Everything's fine. That the loading dock was turned sideways. He says, I wonder if something is up there. And Elvira suggests that you guys take...
Like back where we started?
The loading dock is on the top floor, but you have not been to that area yet. There's a loading area with the barrel, and then there's the like crank that's above it that like lowers the barrels into the wagon. And he's basically noticing, he says he noticed that the crank was like turned sideways, it was off. So he says, and I'm going to attempt to erase because you guys can see now. Here, oh gosh, oh, my eraser's not working. E? No?
Do you have selection somewhere?
Maybe. I don't know.
Try hitting M. Then
E.
here.
Yeah, I can do it. Okay, that worked. And there's this area over here. This is the ramp that goes up. And he suggests you guys take the ramp up to the crank.
Let's go cranking.
Ramesh, as he walks by the shelves of broken and still solid wine bottles, will pick up one and look at the two brothers and be like, why was the druid trying to destroy these bottles?
Adrian replies. He says, we're not entirely sure, but we think that they are here seeking an old treasure that they believe makes our makes our grapes grow in the most perilous of seasons.
Ramesh will open the bottle he's holding and take a swig of it and look at the younger brother and say, for what you owe me, and throw the bottle to Zug.
Who downs it all and throws it to the next person.
He just throws an empty bottle at Syndra. And that is going to take us to next time.
On the curse of Danny.
On the curse of Danny.
Danny's cursed tiny die.
That's right. Danny's cursed time. I rolled like either 20s or 4s, and that was it. There's no in between. All right. And next time, you guys can explore the rest of the winery and potentially find where the source of all of this is coming from. But in the meantime, you guys killed lots of stuff. Well done.
Fuck them up. So we get some XP.
It's a murder day.
Yes.